Beat him senseless.
You and me and you, we gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
You can run, but you can't hide.
It's time for the Fuller Broadcast with your host, Jeff Fuller.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fuller Broadcast Show, 24/7 sports news, live interviews, media coverage, MMA, boxing, IKF, kickboxing, bare knuckle, you name it. So let me get, I have Paul the Ninja coming on my show. Let me get him on here. All right, I hope everybody had a good night and enjoyed the bare knuckle fighting. And it was a great matchup Friday nights. You have to give it to all the fighters that participated. They all fought really hard. And it's going to be a good one coming up October the 10th, I believe, in Kansas. They have one coming up that time. So we'll see how that one goes. It's going to be exciting. We got some great matchup coming up. Joey Beltran's going to be fighting him. It's going to be a lot of exciting fights. We also had past fights coming up. We had Julian Lane fought. We had Joe Elmer. A lot of exciting fights. I know you guys watched them. And wow, I mean, let's talk about Hunt. Hunt fought and knocked out his opponent. And that was one of the craziest knockout I've ever seen. I mean, I'm just wild about that. So let's get Paul Ninja Turtle up here. He can help me out a little bit more about this. What's up? Oh, man, you've grown your beard out a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm going for the old grizzly scruffy look.
You're trying to be like me, aren't you?
Hey, not everybody can look pretty, man.
Hey,
especially after this fight, nobody's looking pretty as a Saturday.
No, I know it. Toe the line, man. It seems like it's going to be a very exciting event coming up on the 26th. So, are you excited about that?
Most definitely, man. I've been trying to do bare knuckles since the BKFC won.
Here, let me fix my camera here. So, what you think about the Friday night matchups? The fight, man. They were, I mean, all those fights were awesome. I just can't really pick one, but everybody there fought hard. They showed they were ready to fight, and I can't really say, but they all did a great job.
You talking about the BKFC fight?
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm going to tell you, Joe Elmore and Tom, they went off on each other. Joe looked like he lost the fight. Nah, Joe won that fight. He just got the cuts. The other one got the knots.
Man, I'm surprised he continued. His nose looked like it was broken, like right here. It looked like it was just split open really bad, man. But I didn't think he would continue. But he braved that out and came back and kept fighting. I was very impressed with that fight.
Man, coming from somebody who fought Joe Elmore before, I fought him before my pro debut. I fought him in a pancration match down in Florida. Joe's a crazy, wild, tough cookie. That's somebody I look up to as one of my idols as I was getting into MMA. He was like one of the people I liked to watch. It was him, Ronnie Bam Bam Rogers, Adam Primetime Townsend, like all of them. But I knew eventually, because I was around all their weight classes, I was eventually probably have to run into them eventually. Which maybe not. You never know. I don't know.
So
after I win this fight at Total Line, Joe Elmore could be my next fight at the BKFC. We never know.
Yeah, we won't. And we'll find out, because the next few months, I know they got exciting matchups coming up, especially October 10th. But let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about you fighting at toe at the line. So you, Brian Maxwell, and some other guys I know are going to be fighting this. Give us a little detail about this promotion. I know it's the same as, it's almost like bare knuckle. Is it officiated with bare knuckle, or is it This thing.
It's still a bare knuckle fight, but I what I was told it's like it's the LFA, which is like Legacy Fighting Alliance. It's it's actually their promotion, but I think BKFC
Okay.
might I think that's just the BKFC ways of bringing taking fighters like from like just say that's like Dana White's contender series, I guess, to get more fighters who are worth it on the card. And this is where they put them to see if this is where they need to be.
Yeah. The minute I heard about this promotion, man, I was like, hmm. That sounds almost like what they're going to be doing, like they do in the UFC, like they call it the UFC Contender Series. So like you try to fight as hard as you can, get some wins, and you get a contract, and they promote you to BKFC. That's what I kind of thought it would be like, but I haven't really heard about it, but maybe when 26 comes, we'll see what the fight's gonna be like.
I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna be hard hitting, blood splattering. You know, it's gonna be fun. I'm very intrigued and looking for it. Been training, been working cardio. I've actually got the I've also got I've kind of lost the fighting mentality that I used to have. I lost it for might as well say it. My first three pro fights. I really wasn't feeling the fighting anymore, just because I just lost the drive. But once my manager Daryl from Manager of Champions got me to fight, and it was bare knuckle, and bare knuckle's been on my bucket list for a while. Like I ain't gonna lie, one and done, and I'll be okay with bare knuckle. But I go out there, put on a good show, and then say if the BKFC offers me something good and some good money, then I will take it, no problem. I like to look at the co-host, checking her co-host out.
So who's your opponent again? I looked it up, but I
um,
didn't get a chance to write it down. So who you fight?
his name's Bobby Taylor, and I want to say he's out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. I
He's got a
think I've
pro MMA record, like 8-11 or something. Not really sure.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about him. I'm not familiar with him, but I'm very excited for you, Brian Maxwell. You know, with the fights coming up, you guys been patient. Not that patient, but you guys are ready to like knuckle up or toe to the line. And how does it feel? Were you excited when you heard that they're bringing something else out for you guys to start fighting?
Yeah, I was super excited because hey, I was trying to even get to the BKFC or to the like the Peter series to get to the UFC, which I'm still open for everything. Once I go out there and toe the line with Mr. Bobby, and I go out there and knock him out, even BKFC's gonna call me, or I'm gonna have to fight for toe the line again to show them that I'm the real deal and knock somebody else out. But I'm gonna tell you, if I become 2-0, if I when I become 2-0 with bare knuckle, if I'm not in the BKFC, gonna tell you, if BKFC gives me that fight, gives me that contract, I'm gonna tell you who I want right away. I want Luis Palomino because that's my 155 belt, and I will be coming for that. That's my goal. Come to knock out Luis Palomino and take that 155 belt. If Jim, because I don't think Jim Allen is gonna do it. I don't think Jim's gonna beat Luis. Luis has got his number. Luis is gonna take down Jim.
So with the COVID-19 and everything going on, all the interviews I have with you guys, and I've seen a lot of fighters that are still not in the lineups of fighting. Uh, what would you say to them right now to try to get them to be a little patient? There's some fights coming out. I heard that they might be doing like 2 BK events a month. I'm not sure if the total line's part of it, but I heard they're going to be like doing 2 events a month. Is that going to help all the fighters that have been waiting to fight and get in the ring?
Possibly because I don't think they've announced the I don't think they've announced the contract that was won that they had that the two people have won from the BKFC trials they've had. I don't think they've have announced those two yet. So I'm thinking whoever they chose from there, I think they'll get I think they'll get to toe the line at toe the line and then go to the BKFC. I don't think they'll go straight there. But yeah, you never know. They may.
So I'm trying to think. How's your training like cardio and everything been going? I know you started off a little slow because of the COVID-19 and you've been stuck at home. So all the coaches that are behind you right now helping you get trained, how do you feel you are right now? Like, are you like ready to just knock the hell out of somebody? Like, how's it been going?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. Um, we'll be fighting. I'll just say, if we have to go 10 minutes, I can go 10 minutes. But it's bare knuckle boxing. Nobody wants to fight for 10 minutes in bare knuckle. They want to go in and get it done. Broken bones is the best. So the way I'm looking at it, I would like to finish it within the first 4 minutes, much less. But hey, if it goes 10 minutes, it goes 10 minutes. But one of us more than likely will be going to sleep. If I go to sleep, oh well. If he goes to sleep, more power to him. But the way I'm looking at it, if I go to sleep, somebody better wake me up with a pillow because I'm probably going to go back to sleep. Because I thought because I swore I just woke up from a dream from me going to sleep.
So just to bring this up, what did you think about the Hunt fight when he knocked out his opponent?
Man,
That
Lorenzo Hunt has the same manager of Daryl LaShawn Hatchett. He's our manager, the management of champions. And I just have to say, I already knew Lorenzo was about to knock this man out. I was expecting to be in that kind of fashion, but like Lorenzo told me the other day when on another podcast, he they asked him they asked him and the other guy that was on it, which is Blast Richardson, that's the one that just fought on the BKFC as well. Um,
uh,
the guy who was talking to him asked him. They said, but with this being Paul's bare knuckle, what do y'all have to say? And this is what Lorenzo Hunt told me uh, a few years ago before we got ready for an MMA before I was getting ready for my teammate's MMA fight. He told me he said this is what you got to do. He said I've told you this before. He said he said you fight your fight. Don't let them fight their fight. Don't let them make you fight their fight. You fight your fight and you go out there and finish him in a extraordinary fashion. Exactly what Lorenzo Hunt told me. And he told me that about 5, 6 years ago in a swimming pool outside the hotel.
yeah, I've heard Hunt talk about that before, man. But when I saw that knockout, and I love both fighters. I'm connected to them. I support every fighter there, and you should believe how high I jumped up, sawing that punch, knocking him out. I was like, what? No way!
I was like,
And
oh shit.
all of a sudden, I threw my drink, my popcorn. So I was like, wow! I did not expect that early. I thought maybe in the early rounds, later rounds, maybe it would be a knockout. But man, that came too fast. I was surprised. So anyway, so your fight, I'm sure Brian Maxwell is ready. Are you guys on the same management team? You, Brian, and Brian Jackson?
I don't know if Brian Maxwell's on our management team or not. I know me, Lorenzo Hunt, and Lorenzo Hood, if you don't know who Lorenzo Hood is, and Bobby the Zombie Brent, who I think is fighting for Titans the day before I fight for Bare Knuckle.
Okay. So
Yeah, Bobby
you have to
the
excuse
Zombie
my
Brent.
baby.
I know you're fine. Trust me. I got 5 kids. I understand.
Yeah, some people don't, but I have to do my show. My wife's working 6 days a week now, so
Yeah, I feel you.
so toe the line. I believe it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be you got a lot of names getting on those cards, and I think it's gonna be like I don't know how to describe it. BKFC is getting up there. They're like, you saw in the application, they're in the top 20 most watched. So I think bare knuckle fighting is going to take over the U.S. I mean, you're going to be in like, I would say maybe 6 or 7 states that could approve you guys fighting. Like in Kansas, you're going up there. Was it October the 10th, I believe?
With the Joey Beltran and Marcel Stamps card.
Yeah, I think it's October 10th.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like October 12th or something. Yeah.
October the 10th or something like that. Okay. So
Something.
when I was doing a lot of like reading with you guys, with you, Brian, Maxwell, bare knuckle fighting, I've seen how excited you guys are, ready to just like punching people out. What's the most exciting matches and like people you fought in the BKFC that you already fought?
The only person that's in the BKFC that I have fought is Joe Elmore.
So, would you, who would you challenge right now besides your event you got coming up September 26th? Who you want to call out after this matchup?
To be honest, somebody who's not in the BKFC, which is Ricardo Lamas' punk ass, but Luis Palomino.
You there?
Yeah,
I think it's freezing.
Can you catch that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I caught it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you heard me. I'm fine on this side, I think. So,
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay, that's good. I'm not sure how many seconds we got paused, but it's got new internet set up, so we're trying to see how it works out. That's why hopefully we could talk a little bit more about your upcoming fight and how prepared you are and your training. And I just want to say, Brian Jackson's been your training partner when he was living with you, correct?
Correct, but he just recently moved back to Detroit, so he's no longer my training partner. Which is he's still my training partner, but he's not training me, helping me with this fight because he moved. But my coach Bradley Pruitt has been giving me a lot of one-on-one time, along with my teammate Thomas Fowler, who actually just won his kickboxing debut match Saturday for a Valor Fighting Challenge, and my teammate Bradley Brayfield, who's actually fighting for Valor October 3rd. And I want to say Brian Jackson's fighting him. I want to say Brian's fighting in Myrtle Beach, October 3rd as well. For Battle Underground, which is I think Derek Brunson's promotion.
So, because I noticed when he moved, he was kind of like your person you train with, your run and sparring partner. And I didn't know if that would affect some of your training, that you guys were always training together, if that affects the emotional with him moving, or if you, are you still the same of what it was when you were training with him?
Oh no, I'm good. Well, me and Brian are homies and everything, but I'll get my training in. I got old teammates that doesn't train anymore, that would still come over and box with me, try some kickboxing with me in the front yard. I'll get what I gotta get in to get it in.
So, what's it like to be people calling you oh crap. What's it like to be called the Ninja? I've been trying to say, hey, I got to talk to the Ninja. So who gave you that name, and what's it like to carry that name into the fighting ring?
It's actually the Ninja. It's actually the Ninja Turtle, which I got that because, as you can see here, I got a Ninja Turtle armband. So
that's cool.
I got it because my old martial arts coach, he used to tell me I used to be like a turtle on the ground because I didn't know how to get off my back, and I had all kind of fancy punches. I had all kind of fancy punches and kicks, and one of my favorite chokes is the Ezekiel choke, which is, you might as well say, kind of like a ninja choke. So it's like, and that's how I got the name.
All right, so thank you. Oh Lord, excuse me for a second.
Yeah, you're fine.
My son wants to be on the show. I guess he wants to be the future fuller broadcast of the show. So, with almost 11 days away from your fight, how you feeling? Like, how would I say this? Shh.
To be honest,
Today,
I'm
go ahead.
I'm feeling good, like because I'm only 4 pounds out from my targeted weight, so I could actually, if I want to, eat a cheeseburger tomorrow and be 6 pounds over and be fine with it.
Yeah, I noticed I've seen a lot of fighters that they want to have like grilled cheese or either like a what do you call that?
That sounds
Some kind of
amazing right now.
burrito.
Grilled cheese actually sounds amazing right now.
So, do you have a really good eating habit? Like, are you on like a strict diet plan, like eating less calories or whatever? You guys got to do.
Yeah, my diet plan is eat it before it eats me.
Okay, so so when the fans to support how's it feel to have all that support, the family you have right now getting ready for your fight, the sponsors? I've noticed you sign a few more sponsors. How's it feel to have all that support?
And to be honest, dude, it makes me feel amazing because that's one reason I lost. See, that was one reason I lost the drive that I used to have because I didn't feel like I had the support that I wanted or needed, and I wasn't getting sponsors like I thought I kept trying to do and just couldn't find anybody who was interested in supporting me. But now I got some new sponsors who actually really like the MMA stuff, like the fighting stuff, and they like that fact that they know somebody who does, which which helps me tremendously because that just gives me the drive. Like, oh yeah, they really somebody. I said so. Somebody actually wants to see me beat up somebody. I said I like that.
So, well, I'm gonna deal with something with real quick. So, I want you to tell all the fans, your coaches, everybody that's out there watching you. I want you to tell them how what we're gonna see in you the next couple of weeks getting ready for your fight.
Well, the next couple of weeks, get ready for my fight. I'm going to be cutting these last few pounds, maybe put on a few and then losing a few more. But most in all, I'm looking forward. My coach Bradley Pruitt is looking to actually. This is his first bare knuckle event he's going to be able to make. So he's looking forward to it. Um, I'm I gotta and if it was to say if it wasn't for Brad following me, well keeping me straight after and opening a gym after he had a real bad wreck and back in like October of 2015 or 2016, I can't quite remember, but he had a really really bad wreck where his Dodge Ram pickup went up under an 18 wheeler. He almost died, and I was able to keep the team together, and for a year and a half while he recovered and was able to open up a gym, which was great because I was coaching right at 28 to 30 people out of my mother's basement because the basement was a really good size. I had mats, gloves, I had everything I needed except for being able to charge and all that stuff. But that was no point. There was no point of charging because everybody that came over, they heard about me being an amateur fighter, was looking for people who actually wanted to try to fight. But I would also the guys that came to me, I would also take them to my karate gym as well. What I did a little bit of MMA sparring with my karate coach, which is Ross Conklin of Senshi Karate in Easley, South Carolina. I still go over there time to time just to spar with some of his black belts and shoot some of his yellow belts, blue belts as well, just to go over there and get a little sparring in with him, just a little because it's a different look. And It's always a pleasure to get kicked in the face by Ross.
All right, so I apologize everybody for hearing my baby in the background, but my wife is working a lot of hours, no overtime now, so I had to figure out what to do. So you guys heard it from Paul Ninja. You have anything you like to say to your sponsors or anything, buddy?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors. I'm sorry if I forget one. This is still all kind of new, but I want to give a shout out to Guaranteed Motors. He, I heard about them through a mutual friend. I went up there, got a new car. He's an awesome guy, and then I found out he's doing jujitsu too, which is pretty neat. So that's really awesome. Drew's a really nice guy, and if you're ever in South Carolina looking for a car, definitely check out Guaranteed Motors LLC. Drew's magnificent when it comes to giving you the car of your dreams because everybody has a car for them. And I found a Jeep. He had a Jeep earlier that I saw posted that was nice green, Ninja Turtle green. I was like, put Ninja Turtle on the side of that, be fabulous. And then on top of that, I want to give a shout out to Quality Loan Management LLC. Reggie, thank you, buddy. You've been awesome. And if anybody needs their grass cut, any kind of loan, man, any kind of loan stuff done, Reggie from Quality Lawn Management is your man. Dude is awesome. Also, I want to give a shout out to Ramrod and FB_Laser. They are both Facebook streamers, video game streamers on Facebook. Get on there, like them, follow them, share them, help them guys out. They've helped me out a lot. They're awesome. They're video games. They stream all kind of video games, anywhere from Call of Duty Warzone to Overwatch to a few other games. Check them out. They're really cool people. That's Ramrod and FB_Laser. And there's also y'all can also check me out on Twitch on Twitch TV, which is which my name is My Dirt 26. Check me out. I stream video games as well. I'm trying to get affiliate. Come just stop by and say hey or F you Paul in the stream. It doesn't matter. Just let me know that you're there. Also, I want to give a shout out to Greenville Martial Arts Center, which is also my job. I work as a staff member there. They're a Taekwondo Hapkido school. So if you're in the Greenville, South Carolina area, come by. Master Chris, he's amazing. Really, really, really expert at the art of Taekwondo and Hapkido. And Greenville Martial Arts Center, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for putting up with me as long as y'all have put up with me and helping me get ready for this fight as well. I want to give a shout out to Filth, which is a local heavy metal band around here. If you're into dark metal, death metal, any kind of metal, check them out. Their front man Dustin Mitchell is a monster on the vocals. Man, it's awesome. Also, I want to give a shout out to Redefine. They're also a metal local band around here. I'm actually coming out to one of their songs for my walkout for this fight. Check them out. They're called Redefined and Filth. Make sure y'all check them out. They are amazing, especially if you're into that kind of music. And am I missing somebody? I want to give a shout out to Just Heart Apparel for making these badass T-shirts for me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Andrew Sams. And there will be, if anybody wants to purchase these shirts, there will be a link tomorrow. And I also want to give a shout out to the person who designed my shirt logo, which is a Ninja Turtle wearing a clown mask. Thank you, D. Keary over at Swamp Rabbit Customs. He did a magnificent job on the design. It was phenomenal. It was crazy. I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. Y'all are amazing. It has been awesome. Thank y'all.
All right, guys, you heard it from Paul, the Ninja Turtle. Get ready to watch him September the 26th. Tell them the location and where they can watch you.
Y'all can watch me. Y'all can come to the event and watch me live punch this grown man in the face in Tunica, Mississippi, or you can just download the BKTV app. But if you do download the BKTV app and to subscribe, do not subscribe yet. I'm getting a link so I can send it to people, so y'all can purchase it through me. So I get a little so I get a little bit of extra, if you catch my drift. So just, if you need the link, hit me up and I'll shoot you the link to be able to purchase the stream on the BKTV app. But anyway, make sure you do download the BKTV app because there's going to be a lot of fights. There's already a lot of fights on it, but there's going to be a lot more. Just check it out. Download it and subscribe.
You heard it from Paul. Thank you for being on my show. I really appreciate it. I hope you're patient with my baby in the background. I'll be looking forward to seeing you fighting on September 26th. And thank you for being on the full broadcast, 27 Sports News, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Oh, I want to give you a shout out, Jeffrey. I appreciate you for letting me get on your show as many times as you have. I have a blast when I talk to you because you're a fun. I can tell you're a fun guy before I even got on your show the first time. You're a fantastic guy. I can tell you're a family man, which is great. Coming from another family man, that's awesome. You're into the fight stuff, which is phenomenal. And I just want to tell you, man, I love you and always eat your vegetables.
I really appreciate those words, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you on my show here within the next couple weeks or so after your fight. All right, man?
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace out, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, guys. You heard from Paul the Ninja Turtle. Watch him September 26th. Download the BKFC app. You'll be able to see all the fights live on the application. Make sure you get a chance to look for it or message me, and I'll have somebody give you the link to it. Thank you for watching my show, Full Broadcast 27 Sports News, live interviews, media coverage. See you guys soon. Have a good night. And thank you to my sponsors, Steve the Hitman Tyson. I appreciate you helping me sponsoring my show, everything you do for me. And we'll see you Thursday night. And D&D Baits. If you don't have baits, get your baits today. Just look on his website. He's got some great baits. You catch some good fish. Peace out from the Full Broadcast 24/7 Sports News, live interviews, media coverage. Have a good night, everybody.